This is where we meet our two mystery celebrities, and we welcome two of the superstars from the World Wrestling Federation, the British Bulldog and Owen Hart. Welcome, gentlemen, to the program.
Well, thank you, Andre. Thanks for giving us an opportunity, particularly me, to come out here. And I know it's a pleasure for you to have a champion like myself, the King of Hearts. And I would have brought my partner, Yokozuna, but there's no room in here. He would have taken up the whole screen. But you got the best half of the team, and you got the remainders of Allied Powers here.
The British Bulldog.
The British Bulldog, yeah.
We'll start off with you. How did you get stuck with that name?
Well, you know, when we come from England and built pretty stocky, you know, I'm one of the best built wrestlers in the World Wrestling Federation, besides Lex Luger.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody always said I'm built like a bulldog. You know, I'm a really heavy shoulders and big back, big biceps. So I came up with the name of the British Bulldog, and it's been stuck with me for the past 17 years.
And which part of the UK do you come from?
I come from Manchester, England.
Oh, wow, all right.
Are you a fan Manchester United?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, when you come from a family of famous wrestlers, how many brothers do you have in the sport, actually?
Well, I have 7 brothers, and all of them have wrestled in their lives. And right now, the most famous two are, of course, me and my brother Brett takes a close second. But you know, I beat Brett last time I was out here in Singapore. I beat him, and I beat him at WrestleMania 10, and so I think that proved that I'm the best heart in the family. And with this belt, it represents that I am the best in the world. And
that's right.
I know Davey Boy Smith and Lex Luger intend on defeating us tonight in the indoor stadium, but not tonight, Davey. It's not going to happen.
Well, maybe not, but maybe so. You know, British Bulldog and Lex Luger have been working out.
Right
here in Singapore in the Bronx gym.
Yes.
He looked at me and Lex and he said, are you here for the bodybuilding contest today, this afternoon at 2 o'clock? I said, no, we're here to come to Singapore in the indoor arena to take the World Wrestling Federation tag team belts away from Owen Hart and Yokozuna. And that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. And there's still plenty of seats available, so get your tickets while you can.
Right. I'm just going to ask you a little bit about your ex-partner, Dynamite Kid. What happened to him?
He was seriously injured in a match in Toronto, Canada, and he blew out 2 of his discs in his lower back, so it forced him to go into retirement. He just bits and bats in Japan now,
right.
You know, but not too much. You know, he was in a lot of pain. He's one of the the best tag team partners I had. I swore I'd never go in a tag team again, you know, because you've always got to rely on your partner if he's going to show up or if he's going to quit on you.
That's right.
But me and Lex have seemed to have formed this bond together where, we both do the same thing. You know, we get up in the morning, we eat good, we train very hard, we travel together. So we said, hey,
that's great.
Let's just give it a shot.
Which brings me to the question, Owen, you and as Davey was saying, when you tie up as a tag team, you need to read each other pretty well. There was a particular match with Brett and yourself, and there was some misunderstanding.
Yeah.
And I think you were hit pretty bad.
Yeah, what happened was...
Did that break up your relationship, more or less?
Yeah, that was before we were climbing the road to getting the WWF Tag Team belts, and I know my brother Brett had done it on many occasions, but I wanted an opportunity to be a champion too, and what he did was he let me down as a partner, and that's something that Yokozuna and my manager, Mr. Fuji, would never do. We'd have total faith in each other, total trust, and we believe in each other and support each other, and Brett let me down. Here's my own brother, my own flesh and blood, a guy that you think would stand by you, but instead he basically what he did is he threw in the towel and gave in before I had an opportunity to go in there and show what I could do. And with Yokozuna, I did that. We won the belts at WrestleMania 11, and we intend on keeping them as long as we want.
And I'm going to throw this question to both of you. How would you describe wrestling? Would you define it as a sport? A lot of people say it's a lot of entertainment, but let me throw it to the experts.
I would, the way I would put it is, it is a sport entertainment. We're there to entertain the people, but it's also a sport. Right. We're in full contact. People think, when you hit each other, it's fake. What's fake? We just get hit like football players. We get hit like hockey players. When basketball players get hit, when someone like Yokozuna or Undertaker picks up the British Bulldog over 7 feet and throws me to the floor, I'm going to get injured just like my partner,
Yeah.
So we're there to entertain the people, but also, go out there and try to win a championship belt.
Owen, what's your reaction when people say, it's all fixed? And
Well, I understand where people, they see a lot of glitz and colorful costumes, and they misconstrue it with, Hollywood or something. But I was an amateur wrestler in university. I did it for 4 years, and that was a very, very tough sport, but it's very different than professional wrestling. But amateur wrestling is very boring, and to spice it up, you need to have a good guy and a bad guy, or something to make it a rivalry, or something that's intriguing. And wrestling is very captivating. You watch, flip through channels, you find wrestling, people stop and watch it. And in order for it to be captivating, someone's got to pick and say, I don't like this guy, or I like this guy. Because if it's just two guys that nobody likes or nobody knows, then it's very boring. And for me to be wrestling Davey Boy, obviously people think I'm the bad guy, and they're going to want to root for Lex Luger and Davey Boy Smith. That's fine. To me, it motivates me and inspires me to go out and try harder. And when the crowd is more vocal, then I perform better. And so, again, fans cheering or booing or whatever, that doesn't win titles anyway. And I kind of shut them out when they boo me, but they don't motivate me to. I never won a title because some fan cheered for me. I won it because I was the best there is.
Well, that's good. I mean, but with this competition in the ring, but do you take it out of the ring? I mean, you're good buddies out of the ring, are you?
Well, yeah, no.
You're not going to punch
no,
this guy up now.
There was a big family feud for about 2 years in the World Wrestling Federation.
Right.
That was Owen and his brother Brett.
And everybody else got involved.
Everybody else got involved. But what a lot of people don't realize in the World Wrestling Federation, and out here in Singapore right now, is I'm part of the Hart family. I am married to Owen's sister.
Yeah,
Diana.
unfortunately,
So he's my brother-in-law. So it's like
right.
new family feud all over again. So my wife doesn't like it that I'm going to step in the ring with her brother. She's scared that I'm going to kill him.
Well, unfortunately, my sister wasn't all there the day that she married Davey Boy, and we're stuck with him. So I think Davey's family is happy they got rid of him, and now we're stuck with him in Canada. And but there's no. I have no problems with Davey Boy, but when we step in the ring, I'm just strictly down to business, and that'll be with me and Yokozuna, and the best team will win, and I already know who that is.
Well, there was one good thing about it. As we're all family, he's my brother-in-law. When I take the belt tonight in Singapore, at least it's going to stay in the family, right?
All right. Okay, just the last question now. Would you give us an inkling of what to expect tonight? Maybe from your point first, Davey.
What to expect?
Yeah.
You're going to expect
to see Davey Boy get beat.
The dogfight of the decade, You're going to see 600-pound plus Yokozuna go off his feet. You're going to see Owen Hart, the self-proclaimed king of hearts, that is, go soaring through the air from the power of the British Bulldog or from the power of Lex Luger. So one way or another, the Allied powers, the British Bulldog and Lex Luger, are going to walk out of Singapore Arena tonight as the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. So I want everybody out there who's listening, come on down and watch the British Bulldog.
I'll give you an idea what you see.
Okay, we've heard your side. Now let's hear
apart from us beating Davey Boy and Lex, that'll be no problem at all. Then Shawn Michaels will be fighting IRS. The Smoking Guns are going to be fighting Men on a Mission. There's going to be Duke the Dumpster Droese there, Adam Bomb, King Kong Bundy. There's going to be a lot of WWF superstars, and it is a rare occasion when we come out to Singapore. Yes. And I think fans, if there is any tickets left, there's a few left maybe that they might capitalize on an opportunity to see a King of Hearts here.
Whoa. Okay, they're getting a little... All right, gentlemen, no worries. Sit down. We'll keep it for tonight.
Keep it for tonight in the indoor arena.
But all right. Thanks very much, gentlemen, for joining us.
Thank you, Andre.
Oh, nice meeting you.
Thank you. Hopefully you come down and
Thank
watch
you very
me
much.
with my brother-in-law once and for all.
All right. Okay, we'll go for a break now and more action on the world of sport in just a while. Stay with us.